What's going on, guys? It's Nick, and I'm bringing a fourth story time. I think that's too big of a thing. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm bringing the fourth story time to my channel. It's going to be about some people again. And what is today? Thursday. So yesterday in my math class, that's first block for me. The girl I did the video on, that was the You're So Childish video. I just like awkwardly get so close to the camera. Anyway, so the girl that I did the You're So Childish video on, something happened in my math class yesterday, and we're sitting in class, and I actually wasn't doing anything today, but like halfway through the class, she's like flipping out about someone took her chips. I didn't even know what was going on. I look back at my friend and like, who took her chips? He's like, well, I didn't take them, but they're back here, because there's like a little shelf thing like right here where he sits. I was like, okay, so I just kind of played along with it and didn't say anything. And, she's like, talking to the teacher, she's like, someone took my chips, and we need to find out who it did, like, right now. And she was, like, taking out a class time just to find those chips. And my teacher was like, okay, you need to stop asking about these chips and, you know, just stop wasting my class time. And she said, I hate this class, you know, everyone's in here so childish. My teacher was like, do you want to go to ISS? And she was like, no, and just kind of, like, stopped talking. And, you know, I kind of felt a little bad for her because, you know, those are her chips or whatever, but it was hilarious in another sense because just what she was doing was really funny. And when I make these videos, by the way, just aside the point, when I make these videos, I'm not being mean or hateful in any way. Those are not intended to, like, be hate videos. I don't hate this person, but it's just, I found it funny. So, she turns around and she's like, alright, who stole my chips? And she would not let go of the fact that someone took her chips. And my friend in the back was like, I have no clue where your chips are. And she's like, you took them. I know you took them. He's like, I don't have your chips. He said, you can fingerprint them. I don't have them. You can fingerprint me. I don't have them. And so he's like, I'll help you find them. And she's like, yeah, you better help me find them. And my teacher's like, alright, you need to stop and just pay attention. And she was like, well, he's gonna help me find my chips and we're gonna do it right now. And my teacher was like, no, we're doing class. And so my friend gets up, and he's looking around the class, acting like he doesn't know where they're at. And he goes back to the shelf, and he's like, oh, what are these? Oh, look, I found your chips. And then goes over and hands her the bag of chips. And just the way he did it was priceless, because he's like, oh, look what I found. I wonder how they got there. I have no clue how. So he gives her chips, and she's like really mad about it. And so the thing now is we always say that you're so childish in our class. Like if you sneeze or if you do anything, it's you're so childish. And chips, you know, the chips, give me my chips back, or freaking out. But it was just like, she was just like so sad at one point that someone took her chips, and someone said, you know, what does it mean to be childish? And she was like, when someone takes your chips. And then that's when I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? And I found out someone took her chips. She just got so so depressed, like not depressed, but she was like kind of sad about it, and it was just like, my chips. But I mean, she didn't cry. It was funny though. So that's really what was happening in there today. It was really funny. Just the whole like scenario and just the pointlessness and uselessness of it all and the complete waste of time it was great. It was fantastic. So that was pretty much it for this story time, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed, and if you like these story times, which it seems like you guys do, please leave a like, because that lets me know, hey, I like the story times, I want to see more. Because the more likes my videos you get, the more I know of what you want to see more of. Like, if I get a butt ton of likes on my story times, then obviously I'm going to make more of them as things happen. So thank you guys for watching, leave a like, and I will see all of you in the next one. Bye, guys.